everybody, and welcome back to Rainbow Brush. This is Brian, and today we are going to be drawing the vile, the evil Darth Vader. Luke, I am your father. Actually, I don't know if he actually says that. Something like that. So anyways, here we go. I've got some trivia for you guys to kind of help you along in this video as you draw. Just listen to my soothing voice. Hopefully it's soothing. I don't know. So let's find out a little bit about Star Wars, shall we? Alright, so Darth Vader, the character, was created, of course, by George Lucas and has been portrayed by many, many actors. His appearances span the first 6 Star Wars films as well as Rogue One, and his character is heavily referenced in Star Wars The Force Awakens. He is also an important character in the Star Wars expanded universe of television series, video games, novels, literature, comic books, and the list goes on and on. If you'd like to know some of the facts that I'm referencing today, I got them on uselessdaily.com. They're not sponsoring or anything, but I thought I would let you know. Did you know that originally a Jedi prophesies to bring balance to the Force? He falls to the dark side of the Force and serves the evil Galactic Empire at the right hand of the Sith Master, Emperor Palpatine, also known as Darth Sidious. Let's go into fact 3 real quick. He's also the father of Luke Skywalker. I'm sorry if I ruined it for you. I guess I should have said, spoiler alert. Let's see here. So he's the father of Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia Organa, grandfather of Kylo Ren, and secret husband of Padme Amidala. You'd know all this if you watch the movies, though. It's a lot to sit through, but it's worth it, I think. You may love and hate some here, some there. I like the original Star Wars the best. The new ones, they're good too. I didn't like the middle ones, we'll just say that. Number 4. Darth Vader has become one of the most iconic villains in popular culture and has been listed among the greatest villains and fictional characters ever. So needless to say, Darth Vader is iconic. You just see his mask and you know who he is. I would say 90% of people know exactly just by looking. I've always wanted to be Darth Vader for Halloween. Halloween just passed. I was not Darth Vader, but I wished I was. His costume is expensive though. Are you guys ready for the 5th fact? All right. The American Film Institute listed Darth Vader as the 3rd greatest movie villain in cinema history on 100 years, 100 heroes and villains. He was behind Hannibal Lecter and Norman Bates. Think of how significant that is, guys. Hannibal Lecter and Norman Bates, and then there's Darth Vader. Wow, can you imagine being on that list? I cannot. Okay, how's your guys' drawing coming along? Mine's coming along pretty good. I like it. I think it's coming along well. We're gonna color him in pretty much all black, of course. Black and gray, the customary colors of evil. And let's go on some more facts here. Despite being the main villain of the first movie, Darth Vader only appears on screen for 12 minutes. He was also originally going to be killed off in the trench scene. How crazy is that? That's pretty crazy. I had no clue until I looked it up myself. Wow. 12 minutes, and he made such an impression. Factoid number 8. David Prowse, the actor in the Darth Vader suit, had his voice dubbed over because of the thick bristle accent. Prowse was furious. He was so mad, believing he was a victim of reverse racism because they had no black actors in the cast and studio didn't want to look bad, although James Earl Jones, who ended up being Darth Vader's voice, wasn't credited. How crazy is that? Wow. Man, these facts, mind-blowing. So, we got to do the middle pack right here. I forget what that's called, but basically it allows Darth Vader to breathe. So make sure you get this one right. I'm just saying. And as always, on a serious note, never worry about messing up on these drawings. This is for practice and this is for fun. And, sometimes mistakes make your drawing even better. So here is a funny fact that you might not have known. Did you know that the sound of Vader's helmet being lowered onto his body was the sound of someone putting their hand over a vacuum tube while it was still sucking in dust? That is hilarious, but that's how they made the sound effect, and some of the ways they come up with these sound effects is pretty crazy. Were you ever in school and maybe in a gymnasium or something like that, and everybody did the snaps of their fingers and it sounded like rain? Well, that's kind of how voice effects are, so that's kind of cool. See if we can find any other cool factoids here about Darth Vader. The original Star Wars movie is the only movie where Darth Vader's signature theme, the Imperial March, is not played in some form or another, as it has not been written at this time. It's kind of an interesting fact. It has become a really, really famous song. The secret that Vader was Luke's father was such a secret that only 5 people knew about it. George Lucas, Irvin Kershner, Lawrence Kasdan, Mark Hamill, and James Earl Jones. And as far as I knew, they didn't even really know much themselves at times, so that's pretty crazy too. We have time for one last trivia. Here we go. Did you know that Darth Vader's mask had to be padded with foam because it was much too large to fit over David Prowse's head? Or his face, I guess you could say it that way. So if you're ever wondering what it looks like inside of the mask as the actor is playing, and then James Earl Jones does the voiceover, now you know. So I hope you've enjoyed all these facts. I have. So I'm guessing all of you here today love Star Wars or you wouldn't be here. So write in the comments, what is your favorite movie? There's so many. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Maybe you like the comics. Or maybe you like the cartoons. I don't know. What is your favorite? I would love to know. We are nearing the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you color this in to your heart's content. Make him blue if you want. I don't know. Just don't make him white because that's a stormtrooper. Everybody knows that. I will see you guys on the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Peace out.